All right, everyone. I found a way to get to watch the game. I do apologize about that. Right now, Rutgers is down. Akron drove down, and they ended up missing a field goal. So right now, it's nothing, nothing with 3:35 left in the first quarter. So um, that's going to be it. They're going to a commercial break right now, so I'm going to be watching it on my phone. I don't know why it's like I said. I don't know why it's not on. And everything that it told me, found a search engine to be able to watch it, and it's not there. So, but right now, Rutgers is and Akron are tied at 7-7. So that's pretty much where it is right now. Let me save this for the future. Don't understand why it's not. It says it's supposed to be available, but even told me the channels, the same channels that I'm looking at, and it's telling me, yeah, you're supposed to be on 8:55 where I'm at, and it's not here. They're showing me Penn State, but this alternate method allows me to see it. So, guess that's what I'm going to be doing right now. I'm going to go this alternate thing in terms of Rutgers and home home teams. Come on, give me teams. And let me scroll to Rutgers. So let's see the drive summary. Okay, so here we go. Okay, Rutgers is first and 10 at their own 24-yard line. One by three, running back to right, and handoff to the running back, cut back, and pickup of about 3 yards on the play. So, um, okay, let me come out of this. Today's just really not a good day for me, guys, when it comes to finding this Rutgers game. So, but I learned a valuable lesson on how to be resilient and find a way to find it. One by three, second and 7, and fake handoff pass to who is that? Dymere Miller, and looks like Rutgers is going to pick up a first down. Why did this keeps coming up? I'm on ESPN. Okay, today is really an interesting day. But I'm not going to let it get me down. You know, I always try to figure out other ways. Rutgers now has the ball first and 10 at their own 39-yard line, one by three in same formation. A fake handoff to the running back, two long incomplete pass, drop the pass. So it's going to be second and 10 when they come back on the next snap for Rutgers. They went RPO on the play. So there, Long just did not make the catch, and he has to do a better job of securing the catch on the play. So, all right, same formation, one by three, running back to the left of Calic Manis. Um, They're checking the play. 6 seconds on the play clock. Running back's now to the right. And ball is snapped. RPO. Slow pass this time, getting over to Damian Miller. Pickup of about 12 yards. And it's a first down for Rutgers. Why is he just okay? I'm going to drive myself crazy over it. All right, so here we go. And Rutgers at the Akron 49-yard line. They're 3-1. They're checking the sideline for the play. Running back is to the right of Callie McManus. And there they go with the inside run. And it is Manungai down to, looks like he broke a big run, and looks like he's down around the 5-yard line, somewhere in that range. So let's see where they spot the ball. It was basic split zone, right up the middle, and good blocking up front. And they got him down to around, like I said, around the 4-yard line. Let's see where they line the ball up. That was a big run. Good job by the offense there. So looking for Rutgers to set up the scoring opportunity. So okay, they spotted him at about the 3-yard line. So right now Rutgers is double wings and touchdown. Touchdown by Rutgers. So Colin Nungai right up the middle for a 3-yard touchdown run. So Rutgers is now on the board, and it will be a 6-0 score, waiting for the extra point to come about right now for Rutgers. So just waiting for Jay Patel to kick the touchdown. And that's a good way for Rutgers to shake off the cobwebs, shake off a little nervousness. Big explosive run, moving this ball. You force Akron to miss a field goal, and then you go ahead and you capitalize and you score. And there's the extra point, and Rutgers now leads 7-0 against Akron in the first quarter. So, there we go. Good job by Rutgers. So, offensive line was very physical and manhandling Akron and literally pushed them into the end zone. So, but good job by Akron, by Rutgers there. So, good way to rebound, recover, shake off the like I said, the nervousness, the inconsistent play, the choppy play, and do what you needed to do to get the points on the board. So Rutgers now is up 7-0 over Akron. Let me update. Let me do it this way. All right, so there we go. We have it 7-0, and there we go on the board. So really rough day for me so far. Like I said, trying to figure out how to, since it's not on my local TV, what I needed to do to get it on my TV here. I also have another game. I have actually Michigan and Texas on, just to keep an eye on that. So, but still, we're together. You know, the game so far. And let me know if you are actually able to pull it up. As you see, I have it on my phone, so I'm not going to show you the actual game, but I have my phone in my hand to watch the game. So that's the only way I can get to see it. So hey, that's today's technology, you know. So, but again, like I said, Rutgers is up 7-0. From what I've seen, this was their second offensive series. The first one I caught at the end was a turnover on downs. And Akron did the right thing at the right time, sending a blitz to out Callie McManus to force the turnover on down. So, but hey, Rutgers did a great job defensively getting the ball back. Now, Akron did move the ball to get into field goal range, and they took advantage of Rutgers' young linebackers. They attacked them there with a lot of play action and then getting the pass behind them. So good job on that play. It was 6 plays, 76 yards, and then Monongai with the 3-yard touchdown run. So let's take a look at the overall stats real quick. And this is Akron. Where's Rutgers? Looking for Rutgers stats. It's Akron. Scoring team stats. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Ball is out of the end zone. And Rutgers has 6 first downs, 3 rushing, 3 pass. 0 for 1 on 3rd down and 4th down. 124 to 33 yards. 32 yards. So they're pretty much controlling. Net rushing -4 for Akron, 81 for Rutgers. Passing is about even for the two teams, and of course the touchdown. So Rutgers has also thrown in interception, looks like. But now Rutgers, Akron has the ball at the line of scrimmage, and they are in a 2-by-2 set with a wing to the left, the running back to the right, and delay of game against Akron. So that's not a good look right there. You come out, you get the kickoff, you come up to the line of scrimmage, and you now end up having to have a delay of game. So again, like I said, that's not a good look. They need to get better. It's a 1st and 15. They're at their 20-yard line, 2-by-2. Ball is snapped. Pass to and the pass was dropped. It was in the receiver's hands, but then he dropped the pass. So that'll be force a 2nd and 15. So he was open. He would have picked up probably about 9 yards, somewhere in that range. So yeah, he would have been at around the he would have been at 9-10 yards. He would have been at the 30-yard line, and brought down roughly around the 31. But he dropped the pass. So 2nd and 15, 2-by-2 with the wing to the right. Fake handoff to the running back and out to the tight end in the flat by himself. And looks like it's a pickup of about 11 yards. So it's going to be a 3rd and about 4 for Akron. Good job of moving the ball. And they're very creative in their offensive game. So from my understanding, last week against Ohio State for a couple of drives, 1 or 2 drives, they pretty much gave Ohio State a little go before Ohio State took over. So it's going to be a 3rd and 4. And looks like they're going to the quarter. So that's the end of the first quarter. So Rutgers is up 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. So that's where we stand right now. Like I said, Rutgers is up over Akron. So let me see if I can find, let me move this out the way. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Edd. Today's just, like I said, it's just, totally, the start is not a good one. So like I said, Finley is 5 of 7, 47 yards, very efficient. Khalid Manis is 4 of 8, 43 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Russian Finley with 5 yards on 2 carries. Bullock minus 11 yards. The whole Russian attack so far has been Kyle Monongai, 8 carries, 81 yards. I'm expecting him to get over 81 yards in the first quarter. I'm expecting him to get over 100 yards by the end of the game, maybe even 200 yards. Passing, Kellum, 2 for 28. Damian Miller, 2 for 24 on 4 targets. So pretty much very basic in terms of the passing game. So, but that's your offensive stats, right now for, both teams. So what's up, Wales? Thanks for tapping in, man. Yeah, let's go Rutgers. A little rough start for me, man, because it's not on my regular TV, and I had to shut down my other stream to find, how I could see it. So got it on my phone and going to do the best I can to, give you guys the best call, available. So, always got to be creative. That's what I'm learning in this industry. You just but Rutgers looks like they're working their way to, like I said, to control this game. Um, first quarter to dominate like that. Kyle Malone got 81 yards, on 8 carries in the first quarter, setting him up for a big day. Excuse me. So, when we coming back to action, and Akron has the ball. They're at their own 31-yard line, 3rd and 4. They're in a 1-by-3 set with the wide receiver to the left squeezing tight. He's about 2 yards off of the tackle. Running back is to the left of the quarterback. Motion across, then taking it back just to see if the Rutgers is in a zone or man. There's the pass to the running back out of the backfield, and looks like he's picked up about 9 yards on the play. So running back did a basic circle route and came across the field and picked up the pass. So good play by Akron on there to attack Rutgers. What I'm seeing is they're actually attacking the linebacker level. Rutgers has young linebackers, so that's what you want to do. You want to attack them. So Akron now is in 3-by-1, wing to the left, running back to the right. And give to the running back right off tackle, pickup of about 9 yards. So you had a couple of defenders who ran right by the running back there. And, they're not being disciplined today defensively. On that play, Akron, it should have been forced the quarterback to pull and go RPO. So they were there. So 3-by-1 with the tight end to the right. Running back inside, and looks like he picked up of about 4 yards, 4 to 5 yards. So that's going to be a first down for Akron, and they crossed over into Rutgers territory. So they're moving the ball on this defense. So this defense is not doing very well today. In this drive right here. So, but it's going to be a 1st and 10. About 13:30 left in the second quarter. Akron is lining up. They're at the Rutgers 48, 3-by-1, tight end to the right, running back to the left. Quarterback drops back and pass down the field, and it's incomplete. It looks like everyone was pretty much covered. The receiver he was going to had a defender over the top, so it's going to be a 2nd and 10 on the next snap right now. 25 seconds left on the play clock. Impact players for Akron, Adrian, and for Rutgers, Dario Dumbo. Right now, it's a 2-by-2 with a tight to the right, and there's a pass into the flat, and it's incomplete, so it's going to be a 3rd down and 10. So even if the receiver caught it, it was going to be a hard press. He probably would have got 4 yards on the play. So right now it's going to be a 3rd and 10 from the Rutgers 48-yard line. Now, if Rutgers can hold here, you're going to force a punt. So this is exactly what you would want at this time in being for Rutgers. So on 3rd down conversions, Akron is 2 of 4. Rutgers is 1 of 1. Right now, Akron is in 3-by-1, motioning the tight end across to a wing to the right. So it's 2-by-2. There's the snap. There's the pressure. And there's no one there where he was throwing incomplete pass. So it's going to be a 4th down for Akron. So I really don't know who he was throwing to there. So for me, it's it's close to being a intentional grounding. So I don't know. So I don't know if they figured it was somebody in the area. Can't really see, but right now it's 4th and 10. 11 seconds on the play clock. Akron is lining up for the punt. Are they going to take a delay of game, or are they going to snap the ball? 2 seconds, 1, and there's the delay of game. So Does Rutgers take the penalty? Still going to be fourth down, 5-yard penalty. Looks like they took the penalty, so it's going to be a 4th and 15. So that'll put the ball at around the 47-yard line of Akron. So Akron will line up for the kick. Yeah, 4th and 15. 13:01 right now on the clock. Once the snap is away. There's the kick. And Akron down the ball at around the 1-yard line. That was a very good kick. And there were plenty of defenders there. So that's why, sometimes you don't want to take the penalty. If you had taken the penalty, it probably would have ended up in the end zone. But you allowed Akron enough opportunity to get down there and down the punt. So now you're starting at your 1-yard line with a long way to run. But we'll see what happens. Overall, Akron has 64 total yards. Rutgers has 124. Finley is 6 of 11 for 55 yards. Simmons 3 carries 14 yards. Nothing much has changed there, just other than they have now positive yards instead of negative passing yards. Rushing yards. So 9 yards in total rushing yards. So good job for Rutgers to get the stop after they started to move the ball and force a punt now. But conversely, on the other side, you're starting from your 1-yard line. So you have to be very diligent. You have to be very careful. I'm expecting a heavy run to start. Now, does Akron come up and load the box? That's the biggest thing. So do they come up and load the box against Rutgers, trying to force them to pass to see if they can get another turnover with Cali McManus. So taking a look here at the Michigan game, Texas is up on Michigan 7-0 in the first quarter. So it looks like it's a good game. So there you go. So if you're Rutgers, you want to stay physical. Looks like the run game is definitely the way to go. So just make sure you get a hat on the hat and move the bodies. 81 yards so far in terms of your run game. So you're controlling the clock. You're controlling the narrative if you want to be technical. So continue to do that and just move the ball down the field and hopefully get yourself in a position to make create a play and possibly get into the end zone. So coming back to live action, it'll be 12:49 in the second quarter. So I guess you're looking at the play. Yeah, no, the ball was down at around the 1-yard line. So I think Rutgers is going to start at their 1, and it should be a 1st and 10. So good punt. Yeah, Rutgers is at their 1-yard line. They're in a 3-by-1, wing to the left, running back to the left, and ball is snapped, dropping back to pass. There's a pass into the flat too long, and to Black, number 2, to Black, and that was a pickup of about 8 yards. So that's going to be a 2nd and 2 for Rutgers from there. So, hey, he's confident in their passing game. So I can appreciate that so far. 4 of 8 for 43 yards. They're in a 3-by-1, tight running back to the left. And there's the snap and it's inside run. And does he have the first down? Can't really tell. And 12:02 on the clock. Clock is running. It's a 3rd and 1. So he only picked up 1 yard. So Akron came with an extra man off of the edge to stop Monangai for 1 yard. So it's a 3rd and 1. They have a 4-down line. They brought up an extra man off the wing. 3-by-1 for Rutgers. And it's inside zone. And Monangai squirts through. Looks like he picked up about 7 yards. And that is a Rutgers first down. So there we go. Good job. Good job up front. Like I said, they're getting a hat on the hat and they're moving bodies. So good job by Rutgers to get the first down. So, and to give themselves some breathing room. So, good pickup there. So, this should be a 1st and 10. Monungai is going to be the right of Kaliakmanis. This is a 2x2 wing to the left, and Akron is showing a 5-man box. Inside run for Kaliakmanis, and offensive line is pushing. It should be about 3 yards on the play. So, good job by the front line, but also good job by Akron to basically stem it and prevent any further run up the middle for Rutgers. So Rutgers is lining up right now. Monungai is going to be to the left of Kaliakmanis. It's a 3x1 with the wing to the left. And Akron is showing a light box, dropping back to pass. And Kaliakmanis is looking down his receiver, and DB came in and deflected the pass. So I think Rutgers is setting something up. Need to do a better job of sealing that defender out with Strong. If Strong had, with the stop sealed, forced him to come around, he would have been in a better position to make a play on the ball. So right now it's a 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 from the Rutgers 21-yard line. They need to pick up a first down. 3rd and 1, running back to the right, and the ball is snapped. Thought it was going to be snapped. And there it is. There's the snap. And right over the middle. And the DB was all over his back, but they said it was incomplete. So it looked like he was all over his back, in my opinion. So, yeah. So that looks like it was Black who had the pass deflected. And so stop for Akron. It's 4th and 6. So Rutgers is lining up for the punt. And yeah, Pat, what's up, man? Yeah, I almost couldn't get this going for a second. So there's the snap, Akron with the heavy pressure, and fielded at around the 38, 39-yard line. So Akron will have it at 1st and 10 there. Yeah, Pat. Because it's not on my local TV for some reason. Everything said it's supposed to be, but it's not there. So I had to find it on my phone. So, doing the best I can. So, but hey, yeah, definitely getting things going. On the network, Man Cave is doing the Texas game, so I have this game. So, and thank you again to everyone who's here. Make sure that you guys hit the like button for this episode on my channel, Coach Edd Gladney's Amazing World of Sports, on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, and on the Hardcore Sports Network. Everyone's out here grinding, trying to give you, great content. And, it's free. Just hit the like button. Doesn't cost you anything. So you can also subscribe and hit the notifications so you know when we do post new content, and share on all your social media platforms. This way, it will get it out into the algorithm and allow the channel to grow and forward. But looking forward to seeing what adjustments Rutgers has when they come back from timeout. What do you need to do? Now, one of the things that many have said that they want to see Rutgers do better on is actually in the pass rush. They need to see more sacks, and Rutgers is just not there right now. And that's going to be a cause for concern going forward. You need to be able to create pressure and get pressure. I mean, yeah, you want to go with 4, but with those 4, you want to be able to get the pressure, get the hits, cause movement, cause confusion, and put yourself in a position to be successful. So, and taking a look here, still 7-0 for Texas. So 7-0 here. Rutgers over Akron. Like I said, it's just a slight bit over 10 minutes left in the quarter. So Taking a look here. I'm breaking down the quarterback snaps. So Akron is coming out to line up. And Akron is at the 39-yard line. They're in a 1-by-3, running back to the right. On the left hash mark, ball is snapped. And they do get pressure on the quarterback. And the pass is away, and it's incomplete. And that pass went right into the ground, intended for the tight end. Good pressure. Guys got to understand the concept of staying to the top shoulder. So that's just a target point for the defensive line, for when the quarterback drops back. All right, so it's going to be a 2nd and 10, 1-by-3, running back to the right now, running left now to the right, tight end to the left, and there's the snap, pass out into the wing, to the flat, and good move on the DB. It really shook him because he had him dead to right, and there's a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is. Is it going to be a hold? And just wait. And coverage here is just personal foul against Rutgers. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty and a first down. Trying to see where the personal foul is. You had the DB dead to right, Shaquan Lane. Oh, yeah, Degman Igmanosin hit the receiver way out of bounds. That is a 15-yard penalty. Actually hit him on the green on the sideline, not on the white, on the green. That's a stupid foul. Rutgers is not playing well today. They are really not playing well. They're playing down to their competition. So, looks like it's going to be a false start against Akron. So this is a very sloppy game. Too many mistakes. Rutgers continues to play like this. They're not going to be able to beat anyone in the Big Ten. You can't play like this and beat teams in the Big Ten. So they need to step their game up. So it's going to be a 1st and 15. Akron is at the Rutgers 45-yard line. They're in a 1-by-3 set with the wing to the right. Fake the inside handoff and to the receiver in the flat, knocked out of bounds, pickup of about 9 to 10 yards. So that's a great play. Looks like it was a split zone action with a wide receiver in the flat. So good pickup, good yardage pickup. It's a 2nd and 5. So he got 10 yards on that play. So that's something that you store away for later because you can get 10 yards. So 1-by-3 for Rutgers, for Akron. And there's a inside run, off tackle, good blocking up front, and too many missed tackles now. You had guys there bouncing off of Keelam's run. So, like I said, Akron is moving the ball. They're deep into Rutgers territory. Looks like they're at about the 22-yard line. Like I said, Rutgers is not playing well today. But also give Akron credit. Lines up at the 23, 1-by-3, running back to the left of the quarterback. And there's a fake run to the running back, play action, and incomplete pass. Looks like he was going to the tight end. So, good job, good pressure, good hit, not allowing the quarterback to fully step through in his pass. So, 2nd and 10, Akron is lined up, 2-by-2, running back to the left, wing to the left of the offensive formation. And the ball is snapped. Pressure, he's hooked. broke one tackle, and now he's brought down, and looks like he's going to be about 1 to 2 yards away from the first down. So good job by Finley stepping up into the pocket. Broke off of Thompson's attempt, and Rogers then brought him down for the tackle. So 3rd and 2 for Akron. 7:20 left. They're at the 25. Come in. And Rutgers, they actually have the delay of game on the so what happened on the play? Akron made a substitution, so the defense is given an opportunity to make a substitution, and the referee holds it up. And if the clock goes out, that's because you waited too long. So Akron is in the 1-by-3, tight end to the left, running back to the right. Ball is snapped, and give to the running back and tackle for a 5-yard loss by Jordan. Is that Thompson? So right now, Rutgers is holding. And yeah, it's a tackle by Thompson. Good job. The Rutgers was coming, had good pressure. Looked like nobody was blocked up front. So Akron is going to line up for a field goal. Looks like it's about a 41-yard attempt. Yeah, it's a 41-yard field goal attempt. And there's the snap. And here you go. And the ball goes through, and it is now 7-3. There's a flag on the play and an injured Akron player. Waiting to see. Yeah, there's a flag. I think that's the field goal kicker. Like I said, this game is being poorly played by Rutgers. It's a running into the kicker against Rutgers. That's declined. The field goal is good. So now Akron is on the board, and it is a 7-3 game. So good job by Akron to at least move the ball, get down the field, and then put points on the board. So now there's a 4-point differential. And again, it's 7-3 for Rutgers over Akron. So definitely not a good job by Rutgers in terms of defense, allowing them to move down the field and put points on the board. So let's see, is this going to update? There we go. So Akron is a total of 96 yards in total offense, 71 passing, 25 in rushing. Rutgers 144, 52 in passing, 92 in rushing. Finley is 8 of 15, 71 yards. Callie McManus is 5 of 11, 52 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Rushing, Simmons is 3 of 14. Finley is 3 of 13. Kellerman is 3 of 9. Bullock is 1 for minus 11. Monungai, 11 carries for 92 yards. Kellerman, 2 receptions for 28 yards. Granger, 3 of 20. Newell, 2 of 15. For Rutgers, Damir Mallard, 2 for 24. Strong, 1 for 16. Black, 1 for 9. So, those are your overall stats in reference to Rutgers and Akron. Score is 7-3 Akron over, Rutgers over Akron. So let's see what Rutgers does now coming out. Depending on the field position, if they can get a good return, put yourself in a decent fielding position, then you'll be able to go ahead and try and see if you can get in position yourself to score a touchdown. So, and it is 7-3 Texas over Michigan. 20, and they just picked up about 13 yards. So, um, and there is the kickoff, and it's into the end zone. So that should be Rutgers coming out to about the 25-yard line. All right, Rutgers comes out into onto the field. The offense, Kyle Monangai, they're doing a lot of solo shots. A lot of solo shots. It's hard really to pick up a lot of things. Okay, here we go. Rutgers is on the right hash mark. They're in 2x2, wing to the right, running back to the right, and motion across, play action. Khalid Manis is taking it down the field into double coverage, and he predetermined where he was going on that pass. They had two there. There was no reason to go down the field on that pass. Like I said, Khalid Manis is not doing a good job. They had that bracketed inside and outside, so good defense there. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to send a message, and that's fine. So, but now it's going to be a 2nd and 10, 5:57, ball at the 25-yard line. Akron is showing a light box. Rutgers, I think, is making an adjustment to run, and the ball is snapped and given to Monangai, and looks like he picked up about 7 yards. I thought that was going to be a delay of game, but they allowed it to go. So Akron is doing a good job of not allowing Rutgers to initially get pushed off of the line of scrimmage. So Rutgers is working to continue to push, but not in the beginning. So it's going to be a 3rd and 3, 2x2, wing to the left, running back to the right of Khalid Manis. It's coming down, making an adjustment call. And the ball is snapped and off to Monangai, and he makes a couple of guys miss, and he's down to about the 5-yard line, 6-yard line. What a run by Monangai. I mean, great hole, great cut. Started off of the left sideline and took off and then cut back into the middle of the field. Defender had the angle and caught up to him, and there you go. That was a big run right there. Looks like it was about a 40-yard run. Was that about a 40-yard run, 50-yard run? So that was a 62-yard run. Sorry. And there's the run, and it looks like it's a loss of yards on the play. So all right, but Rutgers is still in scoring position. That looks like it was a loss of about 2 yards on the play. Now, Rutgers needs to score a touchdown. If you kick a field goal, yeah, they lost about 2 yards, and they're about the 8-yard line. They're in a 3-by-1. Inside pass. Pass to Chris Long for the touchdown. Good job on the pass It was a play action, split zone action away, and Caligmanis rolled to the right and allowed Miller to get the angle and got the pass into the corner of the right corner of the end zone for the touchdown for Chris Long. Good job on the play. What's the oh? There was a flag on the play. Uh, okay, there was a flag on the play. Like I said, some of the TV angles on this one is frustrating. I don't know if it's a second and goal. And there's the pass and incomplete out of bounds to Chris Long. So Caligmanis was holding the ball. So I don't even know if it's a score. Is this another flag? Holding on the defense. This group of officials are flag heavy, man. They're flag heavy. I'm not able to see the flags. So it's the first and goal from about the 7-yard line for Rutgers. They're in a 1-by-3 right in the middle. Monangai with the run. And they have him stopped. Looks like it's a pickup of about 2 yards on the play. Yeah, this is a really ugly play, ugly game right now. So, Monangai has 154 yards rushing already. So, on the day. So that's the one good thing about that you can say about the Rutgers offense. So, but teams are going to adjust to that, and they're going to take him away and force you to go with someone else. So, looks like it's a second and goal from the 6-yard line. So it looks like he picked up 1 yard. Double tight ends, double wings. There's a handoff right into the middle of nothing. So, so it doesn't look like he picked up any yardage there. So, good job by Akron. Yeah, they did a good job of stonewalling the front there. They did not allow Rutgers to get any penetration into the defensive backfield. So, third and goal for Rutgers, man. Looks like they're about their 6-yard line. And Rutgers is going to take a timeout. Yeah, it's 1:59. Oh no, it should be the 2-minute 2-minute timeout, as they call it, not 2-minute warning, 2-minute timeout. So right now it's 7-3 Rutgers over Akron, and a very poorly played game by Rutgers. The only good thing, like I said, is Kyle Monangai is performing admirably. He has 154 yards right now on. Let's see, Rutgers has on 14 carries with a longest 62. Raymond has 2 carries for 5 yards. So, that's pretty much it. Caligmanis is 5 of 13, 52 yards, 1 interception. So he's not really doing much. Finley, for that matter, for Akron, 8 of 15, 71 yards. Really not much to talk about in terms of the rushing or the receiving attack, man. Like I said, this is a very, very porous type of a game that's being played, by both teams, but especially Rutgers. Texas is up on Michigan 14-0. So, not a very good day, overall for quite a few Big Ten teams. And Texas is driving on Michigan. They're at the Michigan 37, 3rd and 10. So giving you a little 2-for-1. So, and there's the pass and the catch, and it looks like it's a pickup of about 20 yards. All right, so let's see what happens when we come back to action. Like I said, Rutgers continue to play like this. It's going to be a long season, man. It's definitely going to be a long, long season. They need to step up the game. They need to put a touchdown. They can't do 3 points. They have to put a touchdown up. 3 points is a win for Akron. All right, your 3rd and goal from your 6-yard line. You're in a 2-by-2 with a tight stack set to the right, running back to the left. You're in the middle of the field, 2 minutes on the game. Motion across, and there we go. And the pass is caught for the touchdown. And who was that who caught the touchdown? Corey Duff Jr., KJ Duff Jr. So 6-yard touchdown catch for Duff on the play. So good job by Khalid Manis for fitting that pass there. Oh, the pass was deflected. An Akron defender deflected the pass. He had the opportunity for an interception. That would have been an interception. Jai Patel is lined up for the extra point. There's the snap, and the ball is through, and it is now 14-3 Rutgers. And that's a good job there, for Rutgers to be able to come away with those touchdown points there. Says a lot, and especially in a tough day like this. So you need to get as much points as you possibly can. So, again, good job by Rutgers to come away with this, and hopefully they can continue to work to get better. They have to work to get better. Last week they played a lot better than what they're playing right now. So, and usually that's the biggest thing that any team is looking for, a progression from one week to the other. So let me take a sip of water. Cute little kid there at the Rutgers game. So, like I said, 14-3. Ball is being lined up. 154 left in the half. Return man is at the goal line. And here's the approach and the kick. And the ball, like I said, Rutgers is not playing well, man. Coach Shiano is going to have to get them in the halftime, and he's going to have to really chew into them, man. He really is. He's going to have to wake them up. I really think that they thought, well, Akron got blown out by Ohio State, so they're going to be a pushover. No, you can't do that. This is a team that is very dangerous. You have to treat them like you're playing Ohio State. That's what you needed to do. But, when you're talking to 18 to 22-year-olds, 23-year-olds, it's hard to get that message across all the time. So Akron is lined up at their 35-yard lines, 2-by-2, running back to the left, and pass down to the Rutgers 49-yard line. Good catch. Looks like he was, really didn't look like there was much pressure from the defensive back. he looked like he just had the opportunity to catch the pass and just fall out of bounds. So Akron now has the ball at the Rutgers 49, 148 on the clock. Sorry, they marked it at the 50. 2x2, wing to the right. And there's the snap. And there's the pass. And it's dropped in out of bounds, dropped incomplete pass. So good job by Shaquan Loyal. And yeah, it's good, clean play. So, and there we go, incomplete pass. 2nd and 10, 142 on the clock, and 7 seconds on the play clock from the 50-yard line. Ball is snapped. And is this a catch? Into the flat to the running back. And if it's a catch, it's a loss. Okay, they said incomplete, so it'll be a 3rd and 10. Yeah, it's an incomplete pass. So it'll be a 3rd and 10 for Akron at the 50-yard line. Defense is setting up. 3rd downs conversions 2 of 6 for Akron, 3 of 5 for Rutgers, 3x3. Motion tight end across to the right wing. And pressure on the quarterback. And the ball is, I thought it was intercepted. I guess they're saying it hit the ground first. So that'll be an incomplete pass. And that will be a 4th and 10 for for Akron. Oh, the ball was deflected. That looks like that was an interception. No, that hit in between his hands. Okay, that's an incomplete pass. Yeah, how you feeling, man, for the baby? I feel you. Yeah, Rutgers has to play much better now. There's the punt, and the ball is into the end zone, so it's going to be a touchback. 119 will be left on the clock. Yeah, Rutgers has to step it up. Coach Yano has to get them into halftime, and he really has to, chew them out. He really does, because this is a lackluster performance, man. You're worrying about, trying to beat Virginia Tech. You can't beat Virginia Tech playing like this. There's no way you can, play with a lot of the teams in the Big Ten or Virginia Tech and come away with the win. None whatsoever. And I don't care who it is. You can't beat anyone. So Rutgers is coming out to the line of scrimmage. Monongah's 2nd consecutive game with 100 yards before halftime. So, hey, there you go. Take it. Pretty much I'm expecting them to give it to Monongah. 1x3, wing to the right, running back to the right. And checking off the play, or making some type of an adjustment. And there's the handoff to Monongah, and looks like he picked up about 5 yards on the play. Clock is running, 1:05 on the clock. Rutgers does have 3 timeouts. 1 minute. There's a pass, and is that too long? That's too long. Clock is stopped right now. Looks like a pickup of about 13. Rutgers is going quick tempo. And the pass was undercut by the DB and knocked away. So incomplete pass on the play. Ball kind of floated there. Yeah, the DB was right there. Strong had it for a second. But the DB pulled his hand down and he couldn't secure it. So it felt incomplete. So good try by Strong, though, to make an effort on that play, though. 10 seconds on the play clock, 2nd and 10. Monongai is to the right. There's the snap. And the ball is to Damir Miller right down the sideline. Good pickup there. Great play. Damir was open in the flat, going right down the sideline. Good pass for Khalid Manis. Stepped right into it. He had the DB beat, and looks like his pickup of about 20 yards. That's exactly what you wanted to see from this offense. Something to show some type of a life. Yeah, they're to the 37-yard line of Akron. Okay, ball is snapped. And the ball is down the field. And the ball is incomplete. Fell into the end zone. Both DB and receiver were hand fighting, so no penalty there. They were both fighting, so no one had an advantage. It's going to be a 2nd and 10, 30 seconds on the game clock. Lined up at the 37-yard line of Akron. They're in a 3-by-1 with the wing to the left, running back to the right. And is the ball snapped? There it is. And pass to long, pickup of about 11, 12 yards. Take a timeout, coach. Take a timeout. You have 2, 3. That's what you need to do. Good job. Rutgers is moving the ball a little bit. Now you want to try and get the ball. You definitely got to get the ball into the end zone now. Again, going into halftime, 21-3, it's big. Not saying it's the end all be all, but it's big there. So definitely need this. You definitely need this touchdown opportunity. So I would say you don't want to go in with a field goal. You want 6 points. All right, Shiano looks like he's a little frustrated. Ball at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. 3 and 1. Running back to the right, wing to the left. And pass to Chris Long, and a pickup of about 11 yards. So good job. 22 seconds left on the game clock, too. Good job there. All right, it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Rutgers. And they're at the Akron 14, 3-by-1 wing left, running back to the right. Been running this formation is pretty much this whole drive. There's the snap, ball's away, and there's interference in the end zone. So that should put the ball at about the 2 to 3 yard line for Rutgers. So this is going to be a great opportunity to run the ball. Pass interference. There's 16 seconds on the play clock. You also have 2 timeouts, so you have plenty of time right now. So you can run Monongai, see if you can get him into the end zone. If not, you still have your timeout, and then you can call another play. Yeah, I don't know what the DB was looking. He just ran right into him and pushed him. All right, so Rutgers is lined up in double tight ends, wing to the right. There's a run to Monongai, and right into the line. No gain. Timeout, Rutgers. You still have 1 left, so there's about 12 seconds left on the game clock to end the 2nd quarter. We definitely got to get this right here. Definitely got to get this. So it's 2nd and goal. It wouldn't surprise me if he still tried to run it. you run it, get the quarterback out onto the edge in some type of sprint action, and give him the opportunity to pass or to run, and have somebody come on the backside. That will also get you in opportune situations to score. So same formation, double tight, swing to the right, running back to the left. Akron is lined up there. Monungai with the run and right into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. Good job by the front line, too. They definitely drove Akron right into the end zone. They wanted this. So good job overall. So why do I keep seeing? Okay, there's nothing there. All right, so Rutgers is up now 20-3. And this is what they got to keep doing. They just got to keep plodding away. Running the ball. That's what's working for you. Keep running the ball. Let the offensive line way down on Akron. Here's the snap for the extra point. The kick for Patel, and it's good. And Rutgers is now up 21-3 over Akron. So good job by Rutgers. So yeah, nice. Like I said, every offensive lineman ended up in the end zone. So when you see that, every offensive lineman in the end zone, that's a great opportunity. You can basically expect to score a touchdown. If a running back doesn't score off of that, then that's on him. That's not on the offensive line. They did their job. They did what they were supposed to do. So, but I like the fact that they all capitalized, and you were able to score the touchdown. So Rutgers is up 21-3 right now. Texas is up 17-3 over Michigan. And there's a 1:06 left in the second quarter there. So, but again, nice drive for Rutgers there. Let's take a look here at Monungai. What's he at for the day in terms of rushing yards? 162 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns on 17 carries. So, Cali Menace 10 of 19 for 118 yards. And there's the chip kick. Fair caught by Akron at around the 31-yard line. There's 9 seconds left in the quarter, so pretty much I expect them to come out and take a knee. And Rutgers will go into the half 21-3. So let's make sure, unless they come out into something a little bit crazy. So Akron is lined up. And they're taking a knee, and that's going to be the half. So we're going to go into the half. Rutgers is up over Akron 21-3 at the half. So I'm going to take a quick commercial break after I update the board, and then I'll be right back after that. So just stay with me. I'll be right back.
It's the league of all leagues, beyond just a game. Building dreams and teams, you know the name. Professionals in practice, we raise the bar. From the field to the stars, we're going far. Player development, holistic insight. Focus on the goal under stadium lights. Ownership and lockstep, forging the path. Setting standards high as we run the lab. From there on the east, we rise and we soar. Every play, every move, we aim to score. From there on the east, we rise and we soar. Every play, every move, we aim to score. Season after season, grinding never stops. We keep it moving from the free kicks to the slops. On the pitch we unite, a family in the fight. Playing with passion under the bright light. Dreams turn reality. High aspirations, building up the fire of intelligence.
Rutgers, yeah, we do it for the R. Scarlet Knights flexing hard, yeah, we gonna raise the bar. All the pride in New Jersey, man, we stand tall and proud. From the Brunswick to the shore, we gon' turn it up real loud. Athletics in our veins, we hustle, we grind. The streets to East Coast, always on our mind. Red black, we attack, yeah, we never fall back. In the heart of the game, Rutgers putting up the stats.
Jersey strong, yeah, we doing it right. For the R, for the glory, we gon' fight all night. East Coast energy, hit 'em with the hype. Rutgers on the project, taking that flight.
From the glassroom to the field, we excel, we win. Got the spirit of the all, let the games begin. We represent the Garden State. Hustle's great, no debate. Determination in our eyes, nah, we don't hesitate. We got strength, we got heart. Every play, every ball. Loyalty in our soul from the end to the start. It's a Rutgers way, never sway. Steady on our grind with the pride of New Jersey success we gon' find.
Jersey strong, yeah, we doing it right. For the R, for the glory, we gon' fight all night. East Coast energy, hit 'em with the hype. Rutgers on the project, taking that flight.
Yo, and it's the Edgefield Raw, Scarlet Knights, here a sword, champions of spirit, breaking down every door. Red wave rising, see the power in our stride. With the hearts of a night, we got that Jersey pride. When the lights bright on that Saturday night, Rutgers spirit burning, shining in the fight. In every passing tackle, we blaze with desire. In the halls of the Ivy, setting the field of fire. From the alumni to the youth, we carry the flame. United by the banner in every single game. This is more than just a team, it's a legacy strong. For the R, for the glory, we gon' carry on.
All right. Thank you for the League of Elites for being a supporter of my shows, my programs. Thank you so much for everything. So, trying to take a look here at some of the scores. And that was last week. I don't know why they're still showing me that. And today is Saturday. So, here we go. You got Cincinnati over Pitt. That's a big one. Oh, Bowling Green. Bowling Green is leading Penn State, number 8 Penn State, 24-20 at the half. Like I said, is leading Michigan 17-3. Looks like they're traveling to trying to score again. Syracuse is over number 23 Georgia Tech, 21-14. Arkansas is over number 16 Oklahoma State, 21-7. Kansas State is Tulane is leading Kansas State 17-10. Minnesota is over Rhode Island 17-0. UConn is leading Merrimack 49-7 in the second quarter. Oh, okay. And other local news, Monmouth and Lafayette are tied at 14. So that's it right now. That's the update in some of the big games and some of the local scores right there. Just wanted to give that to you. So, you're welcome, man. No, I wasn't either. I was not expecting Arkansas to dominate. Now, SEC versus the Big 12, yeah. If you told me 21-17, yeah, I could expect that. But 21-7, no, I wasn't expecting that. And I was not expecting Bowling Green to be playing with Penn State. Man, that's a big one right there. So, but again, let me get an update on the stats too. Rutgers 21-3 over Akron. They're holding Akron to 109 total yards, 23 rushing, 86 passing, while Rutgers has, in both stats, 285 total yards, 167 rushing, 118 passing. Finley is 9 of 19 for 86 yards. Callie McManus is 10 of 19 for 118 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Rushing yards, Simmons for Akron is 3 of 14 with a long of 9. Finley is 3 of 13 with a long of 11. Kellerman is 3 of 9 with a long of 12. Bullock is 1 of -11 for a -11 yards. Monungai, 17 for 162 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 62 is the longest run. And Raymond is 2 of 5 with a long of 7 yards. So, looks like Texas just scored on Michigan. So Let's break down the receiving. Kellerman is on 2 targets, 2 of 28 with a long of 27. Norton on 3 targets, 2 of 23 with a long of 15. Granger on 4 targets, 3 of 20 for 10 yard with a long of 10. And let's see, Newell has on 4 targets, 2 receptions for 15 yards with a long of 11. Golden has 2 targets and nothing. Texas is up 24-3 on Michigan, so starting to be a blowout. On 6 targets for Damir Miller, he has 3 receptions, 55 yards, along of 31. Chris Long, 5 receptions, 5 targets, 3 receptions, 29 yards with a long of 12. Ian Strong, 4 targets, 1 reception, 16 yards. Black, 2 targets, 1 reception, 1 of 9. KJ Duff, 1 target, 1 for 6. Am I missing? Monungai, 1 target, 1 of 3. So that's pretty much it. The scoring looks like. Let me make sure I have this right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. That's it. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Who's caught the touchdown? I forgot. KJ Duff with the touchdown for Rutgers. And yeah, KJ Duff with 1 and Monungai with the 2. So, but yeah, that's it, man. I mean, that's the stats right there in offensive stats. Rutgers, for the most part, is controlling the line of scrimmage. Akron is putting up a fight. They really are. I got to tip my hat to them. They are staying in this. They're only down basically 18 points. I mean, and it's tough the way the offense has been playing, but their offense has been able to move the ball. They really have. So, second half, you just got to continue to what you're doing. And when you get into the red zone, you got to capitalize and you got to put the points on the board. Offensively for Rutgers, you got to continue to control the line of scrimmage. Right now, I'm concerned with the amount of carries and the amount of reliance that you have on Kyle Monungai. You need other guys to step up and be able to contribute offensively in the running game. You want to be able to give this man a break. I know next week is a bye before you head down to Blacksburg, but you also don't want this to wear on his body for the long-term prognosis. So hopefully they'll be able to get it right and be able to get other guys in here. So, you figure if you can get 1 to 2 more touchdowns. Now I said touchdowns, not scores, touchdowns. Then you can start, working some of the younger running backs into the process with the offense, because that's what Rutgers needs going forward. Especially for this whole season, you need the younger guys. Now, yeah, you have other guys who are injured right now, so that's probably why you're so reliant on Monungai with the other guys hurt, other guys out. Or that you do what you need to do to develop the other players going forward. So we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens in the second half. So what are your thoughts on this game? Give me your insight in terms of what you're seeing or hearing in reference to the game. So looks like later on today, Michigan State's at Maryland, Eastern Michigan's at Washington, Western Michigan's at Ohio State, Utah State is at USC. I know later on tonight I am going to be covering the Nebraska versus Colorado game. I definitely want to look into that. I don't know if I'll do a late night. It depends on how I feel, how tired I am, but definitely thinking about looking at that, especially since Rutgers plays Nebraska, and guess, you want to see that, as well as take a look at Colorado, Coach Prime, Shador Sanders, Travis Hunter, see what they can do, see if they're a legitimate offense, or will they struggle the rest of the season? I mean, I've looked at their schedule and I have questions, bro. I mean, I really do. Last week against North Dakota State, who is an FCS program. They're a very good FCS program, and they can beat a lot of mid to low majors in the Power Four, but you struggle with them. So, are you going to be able to compete in the Big 12? So, that's something that I want to see. Again, Texas is leading Michigan 24-3 at the half. So, a lot of games are going to the half right now. So, um, enjoying for the most part. I always love college football. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Anyone knows me knows I love the game. I love what's going on. Um, I love I love every process, every aspect of college football. Um, I should take a look at my college too that I played for. Let me see if there's anything. Let me see. And trying to pull it up now. Let me see. Mad for the baby. You say I've got bets on Utah versus Baylor, Oregon versus Boise. I'm taking Utah and Oregon. I got you. Yeah, the Oregon Boise was another game I was thinking about looking at. Boise with their rushing attack, especially last week. Over 200 yards. By that one back. So I've thought about it. So let's see. That was the one. Like I said, I was thinking about covering late night, but how I feel, maybe I can just watch it as opposed to, streaming it because, if I become tired, then you know what, maybe I'll fall asleep, so I'm gonna mute for a second. Just want to check my college. I can't let it come out over the airwaves for copyright purposes, but I'm still right here. So if you want to put something in the chat, go ahead. So, but give me 1 minute. Didn't even have to take that long. My school is down 7-0. Looks like it's in the third quarter. So, and I play D3 for a school called King here in New Jersey. So if you're familiar with it, then yeah, they're taking on actually SUNY Morrisville. So, but hey, it's probably going to be a long season for my Cougs. So still love my Cougs. So, but like I said, second half, I'm expecting more of the Russian attack, the way it's going. I do wish that, we could open up the passing attack a little bit more. It seems like, you can get something there. But I have concerns with separation with some of the guys, some of the receivers, and Kelly McManus. While he's a step up over Gavin Wimsatt from last year, because we wouldn't have been this efficient, and teams literally last year would have been loading the box and just playing cover zero on the outside. So now they still have to play back a little bit more. So even if it's just with a single high safety, so. Oh, that's McConnell. So repping Texas. So, but again, in the second half, I'm expecting Rutgers to, be a lot more efficient, continue with the running game, but try and be a little bit more efficient in the pass game. I wish I could see some of the pass game concepts because, a lot of them do seem very basic and very simple. But again, that's just the process of, developing your offense and what Kirk Sirocco wants to do. So I see things a little bit differently than any other coach, and I understand why. I see things differently offensively and defensively. So, but Ohio State takes on Western Michigan. They're hosting them tonight at 7:30. So it looks like that's going to be on the Big Ten Network. So anybody who wants to check that out, there you go. You'll be able to do that. Like I said, I'm going to be checking out Colorado and Nebraska. So, once this game is done, I'm going to actually set that up. And I'm going to set that up on here as might do that on the Hardcore Sports Network. I'm not sure as yet. So, just taking a look here. That's going to be an interesting game. Like I said, and it's going to be a line of scrimmage game for me. That's what it's always going to be. It's always going to be won and lost in the trenches. So who's going to be more physical in the trenches? So can it be Nebraska? Also, but there we go. I got this now. I got that. Okay, got what I needed, so I know what I need to do to set it up later. So, but tap in. Make sure you tap into Coach Edd Gladney's Amazing World of Sports. When I set that game up, so gonna, like I said, set it up, do a little research, try and get some rosters, and try to look at some of the stats in reference to that game. So, Kyle Malone guy, though, I'm very pleased with what he's doing. Last week was 165 yards. He's at 162 already. So, that's 7, 12, just 327 yards in terms of rushing so far. And I think he has 3 or 4 touchdowns. So, if he can continue to do this in every game, get at least 100 yards, that's going to be a great setup for him going down the season. So, and can he again be the leading Big Ten's rusher? So, I hope he does. I really hope he does. So, that would be very big for Rutgers. So, and taking a look at the big house, and yeah, there's a lot of gold there. So, yeah, it looks like everyone's they're talking to Joe Kraft is talking to Tom Brady now. So, there you go. So, but I'm ready for the second half to get ready to get going. And for those of you who are looking for the League of Leagues Alliance, you can check them out on Facebook, Instagram. Just type in League of All League Alliance to see about whatever teams are in your area. And they're pretty much in New York, New Jersey, and Eastern PA. So, who is this? Man, people don't listen to me. So, sorry about that. I gotta turn on Do Not Disturb. I didn't do that with my phone. Just got knocked off for a second. So, but let me see what Mad says. 100 yards a game average is paychecks. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's at least 1,200 yards. So you get 100 yards a game, and then other games, you pick up another 50, 60, 70 yards. That could push you. That will definitely push you over there. Over the top. I'm not going to say he's going to be a Heisman candidate, but you know what? Can he be a Doak Walker candidate for the best running back in the country? He had over 1,200 yards last year, so why not this year? So, yeah, he's at 17 carries, 162 yards of total offense. So, I mean, not total offense, or rushing offense. So, I think he had one reception for 3 yards also. So let me just double check what that average is out to be. 162 divided by 17. So he's averaging about 9.5 yards a carry. Is it 17 carries? I thought it was it more than that? Yeah, 17 carries. So averaging 9.5 yards a carry. That's big. That's big, man. That's literally putting you in position to get a first down after one play, which should open up your offense. So If we could be a lot more efficient in the passing game, this offense could be a lot more explosive, because, it's going to complement each other. You can't load the box because then if you can pass, then you're going to be like, okay, well, they're going to go over the top. But if you stay over the top, you're going to allow him to eat in the run game. So definitely like that. 162 divided by 17. Yeah, 9.529. Yeah, so that's 9.5 points a game. So and looks like everybody's just going through their halftime warm-ups, which is cool. Definitely like seeing that. And Taryn Hatcher, I think she went to Rutgers, if I'm not mistaken. So she's covering the Rutgers game, so that's cool. So, and Jordan Moorhead is the head coach of Akron. So I just want to see who's going to get the second half kickoff, since unfortunately I missed seeing it. So do you guys have any insight? Give me some thoughts on what your thoughts are on the game. So I think Taj Bullock, he's really harping with Coach Moorhead because he wants to come out and perform because he's back in Jersey. And I understand that. I can definitely understand that. So okay, Rutgers will be kicking off to Akron to start the second half. So Rutgers will be on defense. Okay, the ball is teed up. And here we go. The ball's in the air. A touchback. And that means Akron will have the ball. And it should be 1st and 10. Should be at about the 25-yard line. Hey, there's your boy, Eric LeBrand. Looks like he raised $117.5 thousand. Congratulations to him. All right, we're lined up at the 25. There is a RPO action and to the tight end, and Degman Igwinosin came down and made the tackle right at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be a 2nd and 10 when we on the next snap. Akron looks like they're on the right hash now. On the 25-yard line, 3-by-1, tight end to the right, pump fake, and into the flat area, and a pickup of 16, 17 yards, and that is a first down for Akron. And right now showing Shiano and all right, so we're at the 42-yard line of Akron. 1-by-3, tight end to the left. There's a RPO pass. And the pass is incomplete. Coverage by, looks like Loyal and Flip Dixon. I think if that pass was on time, it would have been picked off. All right, so it's the 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line, 1-by-3, tight end to the right, running back to the right. Left. And there's a pass into the flat, and the ball, pickup of about 3 yards. So it's going to be about a 3rd and 7. 13:30 on the clock in the third quarter. They gave him 4 yards, so it's 3rd and 6. And yeah, is that about the 46? And good run. Good run by the running back. Good play call. Good design. And looks like he picked up the first down, picked up about 7 yards. So that'll be an Akron first down. So okay, running back is to the left of the quarterback. 1-by-3 with the wing to the right. Ball is snapped. Finley spins and he takes off running. And wow, what a big pickup there. Got down to around the Rutgers 32, 33 yard line. There was no outside contain on the other side. So Finley had the opportunity to take off and run and make a big play. And there's the run. And the ball is in the flat. The ball was RPO, sorry. Ball went to the flat and was knocked out of the receiver's hand. Is that longer bean? Yeah, that's longer bean. And this will be a 2nd and 10. And there's the pass all the way down, wide open. Oh my gosh, was he wide open? Touchdown, Akron. Finley with a deep pass. I mean, this guy there was no one near him. By Akron. Very good job by Akron to be able to come down the field and make the plays that they needed to play. I don't know where the coverage. It looks like they sent the cornerback off that side with no safety over the top. None whatsoever. So touchdown Akron on the play. Good job. Lining up for the extra point. The snap. And the kick is good. So it's 21-10 Rutgers over Akron there. So very disappointed right there in that defensive series for Rutgers to allow them to score. You know, the way they allowed them to score. I don't know what your coverage, what you were doing on that play. I mean, it's one thing. You know what? Okay. You send the corner, but you usually have safety over the top. At least he's not going to allow him to get down the field like that. That was a long touchdown pass right there for Akron. So good read by the quarterback, good pickup. That was a 32-yard touchdown catch from Finley to Norton. So, Akron is up to 158 yards passing now. So, Rutgers, you got to come back and you got to get that touchdown back now. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to come back and you have to get that touchdown. No field goal, touchdown. So, oh, okay. It's telling me Notre Dame is coming on my TV now. NBC. That must be a real deflating game there with Texas and Michigan. Texas up 24-0. Okay, so all right, Coach Ciano, Coach Siraka, what we got to do now when we come back to action is we got to get more. We have to get physical at on the line of scrimmage, and you got to continue to run the rock. And minimize their opportunities, eat up as much clock as possible, take what the defense is giving you overall. So, that Coach Prime commercial as a pigeon is funny. Sorry, I got caught up in it. I just look at that commercial and it just makes me laugh. So, but I still want to see them go over the top. I really do. I need to see them go over the top. Um, that would really, send a deep message, man. No more nickel and dime. So they're showing, yeah, they've sent the safety, and there was no one over there. No one. That is an extreme blown coverage. The safety was in the middle of the field, so I don't think the safety was supposed to come. I think the cornerback was going safe. That safety was supposed to stay high. You don't ever send the cornerback and the safety off the same side. All right, Akron has the football teed up, and here's the move. The ball is kicked, and that's into the end zone. So Rutgers is going to come out to the 25-yard line. What's up, Gregor? How you doing, brother? Thanks for tapping in, man. I really appreciate you. And make sure everyone hits the like button. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe and hit the notification and share on all your social media platforms. So I think Kosciano was talking to our DC and trying to get things right. Yeah, they're steady talking. They're steady having a conversation. Rutgers is in a 2x2 wing to the left, handoff to Manungai, and looks like he picked up about 5 yards on the play. And that was a good outside zone action there too. So definitely had good blocking to be able to get to that edge there. And we're lined back up at the 30-yard line, 2x2, wing to the left, running back to the right, left hash mark, handoff to Manungai, very patient, picking up about 7 to 8 yards. And they stop the clock. Oh, defender down on the ground. So that's what they're doing. Looks like it's a cramp. All right. So, I mean, get it. I understand. So that's it. Go Rutgers, right, Gregor? So that's what I'm looking for. So let's see. My guy's up to 174 yards rushing on 19 carries. So definitely don't want to lose him. Finley is 13 to 25 for 139 yards, 1 touchdown. Caligmenis, 10 of 19, 119, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Finley, 4 carries, 29 yards. Simmons, 4 carries, 6 yards. Callum, 3 carries, 19 yards. Bullock, 1 carry, minus 11 yards. For Rutgers, Kyle Manungai, 19 carries for 174 yards. And Raymond, 2 for 5. And in receiving yards on 4 targets, Norton, 3 receptions, 55 yards, 1 touchdown, long at 32. Kellerman, 2 receptions, 28 yards, along at 27. Granger, 3 for 20 for 10. Golden, 1 for 17 for 17. Newell, 3 for 15, long at 25. Polk 1 of 4 for 4 yards. And for Rutgers, on 6 targets, Miller 3 receptions, 55 yards. Long 3 receptions, 29 yards. Strong 1 reception, 16 yards. Black 1 reception, 9 yards. Duff 1 reception, 6 yards, 1 touchdown. And Monongai 1 of 3. So that's your stats for the time being. I'll continue to go over that as we go along. So, but yeah, the player for who is that? I have the roster here. Looks like he's a defensive back. And that's Damon David, redshirt sophomore there. So Rutgers is lined up 2 by 2, wing to the right. Give it to Monongai. Looks like he's going to pick up of about 2 yards. And what's good, NYG? Thanks for tapping in. If you want to jump on, let me know. I'll send you the link. You know how we do. I know you're probably busy working, though, but if you wanted to or you aren't, then you're free to come on. So, Monongai, 20 carries, 174 yards, 2 touchdowns. And he's to the left of the quarterback. And Rutgers is in a 3 by 1 wing to the right. And the pass to Dymere Miller on the RPO action right over the middle and gets down to about the 38-yard line of Akron. So good play, good run action, good way to get the defense in. And that's from Rutgers running. So then you hit them with the pass over the top after that. So all right, so Rutgers is at the 38-yard line of Akron, 2 by 2, wing right, back left, and handoff to Monongai, and looks like he picked up of about 3 yards. Good job by the Akron DB. Looks like they were in a zone, so being that they were in a zone, he was right there. So. All right, so looks like they had a little timeout. Who it took the timeout? No, it was just him. Okay, so right now the camera is so fixated on Shiano, they haven't taken it off. Rutgers is now in a 3 by 1 wing to the left, running back to the left, checking the play. That's Raymond in. Monongai's not in. There's Raymond. Good outside run, cut, avoid the tackle, and a good pickup there. It looks like he picked up about 13, 14 yards there. So that'll be a Rutgers first down. So good job. Good blocking up front. Make sure you seal, sidestep the tackler, and then gets physical at the last moment for the next tackler before he's bumped out of bounds. And clock is stopped, 8:42. Another injured Akron player. Okay, so right now Texas is punting to Michigan. Fielded and stopped. Okay, good job there. And the defender who's coming off for Akron, number 7. I don't have him. All right, Rutgers is at the Akron 23-yard line, 2 by 2 with the tight to the right. Monongai to the right. Bounced off, stop, delay, cut. And he's still going. Huh? They blew it dead, and he was still going. Oh my gosh, that's a poor job by the officials. Oh my gosh, he was still running. Oh my gosh, these officials. He got hit, bounced off a tackle, spun, and he's still running. And they blew it dead. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get these officials. All right, Rutgers is at the 14-yard line, 1st and 10, 2x2, wing left, running back left, motion across. Raymond to the outside, and they sent a blitz and loss of about 2 yards on the play. Yeah, they figured, he was in. What did he do last time? Bounce it to the outside. So that's how you attack it. All right, they're just showing them a Nungai play again. So, all right, Nungai's in there. And Manungai to left, 2x2. Manungai up the middle, picked up the first down, bounced off of a one tackler, and picked up another 3 yards. Then it's going to be a Rutgers first down. Good job by this offense to keep it going. And they're just showing a replay. And another Akron defender down on with injury. This one is number 40. Will linebacker Brian McCoy. So that's who was down with a little injury for Akron. All right, so we're lining back up, playing clock back in action. Rutgers Manungai to the left. Rutgers in 2x2, tight right. Give to Manungai. And he's down to about the 4-yard line. And let's see. Six minutes left in the third quarter. Rutgers is in scoring distance. It's going to be a 2nd and goal. Rutgers now is starting to take their time. They're in a 2x2, wing to the right, Manungai to the left on the right hash mark. There's a handoff to Manungai, and looks like he picked up 2 yards. So it looks like it's going to be a 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. And 5:25 left in the quarter. Akron is doing a lot of switching now. Calvin Minanis looks over the offense. Double tight, wing right. Handoff to Manungai. And is he in? He's in. He's in for the touchdown. So touchdown Rutgers. So a good way to come back and get that touchdown to get it back up to as right now 17 points and eventually another point. So let me just do that. Yeah, touchdown. I guess they're just reviewing it. Yeah, that'll be his 3rd touchdown. 4:56 on the clock. 26 carries, 204 yards, 3 touchdowns. 7.8 average in terms of the carry. So, yeah, there was another Akron player. They're starting to wear down. When you start seeing these injuries pile up, that's because they're tired. Yeah, you'll see guys start to fall off with that. So I wonder if they're going to take Monangai out, or it's too close for Akron right now. All right, Patel is up for the extra point. And the kick is up, and it's good. So Rutgers is now up 28 to 10. So 18-point difference. So you'll take that right now. Rutgers definitely needs to put up some more points, in my opinion. Now, this offensive series, Rutgers has to be smart. They can't just let them walk up and down the field like they did. And you can't have a blown coverage. Everyone needs to know their assignment. And right now they're showing the State Farm commercial. All right, so let's take a look at the stats now. 139 passing for Akron, 140 for Rutgers, 45 rushing for Akron, 220 for Rutgers, total of 360 to 164. There you go. Common none guys. 26 carries, 204 yards, 3 touchdowns. Yeah, that's what he needs to do from now on, man. Especially against, teams like this. All right, so Rutgers is leading 28 to 10 over Akron. Good job, that offensive series. Michigan is still down 24 to 3 to Texas. And Texas is moving the ball a little bit. They're at Michigan. They're at the Texas 47-yard line. All right, so nice little commercial. Kids at the stadium and just jumping around. Ball is teed up. Kick is away into the end zone, and the ball will be brought out to the 25-yard line. And showing the crowd right now. All right. Teams are lined up. Akron is 2-by-2, motion across. Handoff. Ball is off to Taj White. Saw that coming. Showed it again. Reverse, flea flicker, pass to Finley in the flat. Good call. That was a good call. Bullock to the sideline. Howard is a 3-by-1, tight right, back left. Pass down into the flat and incomplete. And this is a 3rd and 5. Rutgers is doing their 3rd down chant. Finley is calling the cadence. Running back is to the right of Finley, the quarterback. 2x2. Stack set to the right. And pass is out of bounds. And it's going to be a 4th and 5. Oh, that bounced right off of the back of Igmanosin. He's in the right position at the right time. All right, so Akron is lined up to punt. Christian Drummond is back. Nice punt, fielded at around the 30-yard line. And he was returned to about the 48, flag on the play. And as a Rutgers player down. Yeah, it's Rogers. I'm trying to see what the flag is. Illegal block in the back. Rutgers. It'll be Rutgers ball, 1st down, though. So we're going to a commercial break, looks like. And Rutgers just needs to keep doing what they're doing. Just run the ball. When you need to, pass, but for the most part, just run the ball. Don't do anything too crazy. Just go ahead and run the ball. Keep chewing up clock. Wearing down Akron's defense. And that's pretty much it. I mean, we're in the, 3rd quarter? 4:10 left in the 3rd quarter, so. Oh, man. Trying to get the other scores up now. And where is it? CBS Sports. Here we are. Okay. Cincinnati's over Pitt, 24-6. Penn State is over Bowling Green, 27-24 in the end of the 3rd quarter. Texas is 24-6 over Michigan. Syracuse is 24-14 over number 23 Georgia Tech. Arkansas is 21-10 over Oklahoma State. Minnesota's 31-0. Connecticut in the 3rd quarter, 56-7. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. Texas A&M over McNeese State, 38-0. Lafayette, Monmouth, they're tied at 21 apiece. And that's your score update from around college football. So we're coming back to action. Rutgers is going to have the ball at their 38-yard line, 3-by-1, wing to the left, Monungai to the left of Cali Mananas. Looks like they're giving their check call or their alert call. There's a handoff to Monungai up the middle. Looks like he picked up about 4 yards. So that should be a 2nd and 6 when we come back on the next snap. 3:45 on the clock in the third quarter. And looks like, Rogers went into the net, into the tent. 3-by-2. Handoff, fake handoff. Cali Manis down the field, down to long dunk, touchdown. There it is. Bang, 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 bang. Deep touchdown pass from Cali Manis to Long. No safety help, one-on-one with the cornerback. Had about a good two-yard separation. Just had to wheel it in. Good job by Cali Manis. So they sent the cornerback off the blitz. Little sluggo. And Akron kept doing the same thing. They kept sending the same thing and set it up perfectly. And there you go. So touchdown to Rutgers right now. With this, after I'm waiting for the extra point, and that will put them at 35-10 with the extra point. So Jai Patel is up, kick is up, and it is good. 35-10, and that's what Rutgers needed right there. That was a great play, great call. Soraka kept lulling them to sleep, and they bit the cheese. And when you bite the cheese, you're going to fall right into the trap. So, and that's exactly what happened. They sent the cornerback off the edge. They were sending the blitz, did the run action, faked, good blocking up front. Everyone picked up who they had to pick up, and just allowed Cali Manis to put the ball in the air to Chris Long for the touchdown. So with that, Rutgers is now up 31-10. And let's take a look here. Passing yards, 144 for Akron, 198 for Rutgers. 45 for rushing yards for Akron, 224 for Rutgers. 189 total offense for Akron, 422 for Rutgers. Here we are. Finley, 13-27, 139, 1 touchdown. Taj Bullock, 1 of 5 for 5 yards. Ball is lined up. Cali Manis, 12 of 21 for 198, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Ball is kicked into the end zone. Rushing, I'm just going to say Kyle Monungai, 208 yards. That's all I need to talk about. But there we are. They're showing the play. Their blitz off of that short side of the field. Did the sluggo, the slant to the go, and put it right down the sideline. So good job by Cali Manis. Good job by Rutgers. And Rutgers is now up 35-10. So now Rutgers has to stop them, cannot allow them to go down the field and score. You need to make sure you do what you're supposed to do. So there's the fake, there's the pass, and it's incomplete. Good pressure by the defense. Very good pressure on that play. Finley was rushed, and he had to throw the pass to Bullock, who was not in the right position to catch the pass. So great job overall. So quarterback snaps, 40 for Finley and 1 for Bullock in terms of quarterback snaps. Yard line of Akron. There's a handoff to the running back, and it looks like he picks up only 1 yard. So good penetration by the Rutgers defense. Whether the quarterback tried to keep it or they handed it off, it was going to be a short gain to nothing. So this is going to be a 3rd and 9 right now, 2:47 and counting on the game clock. So good job by Walker for Rutgers. So right. And 1-3 with Akron. Wing to the right, running back to the left. Ball is snapped. And there's the pressure. And there you go. And the pass is incomplete, bounced up there to his receiver. So it's going to be a 4th down, 4th and 9, 2:21 left on the clock. The one thing I will say about Finley, he's very elusive in terms of when you're getting pressure. Rutgers is coming, and he just knows how to slip away. All right, so 4th and 9. Lined up. The punt is away. Rutgers was bringing the pressure, so there's nobody back except the returner. Ball rolls down to the 26-yard line. Rutgers will have that with 2:08 left in the third quarter. So with that, I'm going to take another commercial break, and I'll be right back after this.
It's the league of all leagues beyond just a game. Building dreams and teams, you know the name. Professionals in practice, we raise the bar. From the field to the stars, we're going far. Player development, holistic insight. Focus on the goal under stadium lights. Ownership and lockstep, forging the path. Setting standards high as we run the lab. From there on the...
Oh, they came back to action pretty quickly. Okay, they're moving it up. So Rutgers has the ball. They're at their 26-yard line. 2-2, wing right, Monangai right. There's the snap, delayed handoff. Monangai right up the middle, and looks like I'm sorry, that's Raymond, not Monangai. Sorry about that. That's a pickup of about 9 yards on the play. They're going quick tempo. They're going real nitro, saying 1-3. They're running the play and a flag on because Akron was making a change. And, hey, going to get free yards. I like that. So Rutgers went real quick and they caught them. It was a legal substitution against Akron. That should be a 5 yards. And there's going to be a replay of 1st down because on the run, Rutgers got about 4 to 5 yards anyway. So just take the penalty, and you'll have a 1st and 5. So 1:40 on the clock and counting. And it's a 2-2, wing to the right, running back to the right. Flip the running back, coming back the other way, going up inside, and he stops. Good penetration by Akron. Looks like it's a no gain on the play. So it's going to be a 2nd and 5. There's a flag on the play now. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Akron. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty and a Rutgers 1st down. I guess it was on number 40, McCoy. Let's see what happens. I don't see where the penalty was. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm a Rutgers homer, but not at that expense. So, but I didn't see the full play. So, play is called. 15 seconds on the play clock. 2-2, wing to the right, running back to the right. Raymond on the run, and literally maybe a half a yard gain. I can say this much. The way Akron is bringing the blitz in literally every play, Rutgers should be able to play action. Texas is up 31-6 on Michigan. They're really taking it to Michigan. Akron player is on the ground right now. But yeah, Texas is taking it to Michigan and to that, I guess that wing, and they have the ball again. So Michigan is not able to do anything. So But let's see here. I was going to take a look at all the other scores. And Penn State is still up 27-24 over Bowling Green. And Cincinnati's up 27-6. Army is leading Florida Atlantic. Syracuse is up 24-14. Arkansas to 13 over Kansas State. UConn 62-7 over Merrimack. Minnesota 31-7. Monmouth is leading Lafayette 28-21. Texas A&M is 38-0 over McNeese. And when we come back to action, I guess we're going to go to the fourth quarter because the play clock is, you're down on the game clock. So it's going to be 35-10 as we head into the fourth quarter. So Rutgers has 3 penalties for 30 yards. Akron has 9 for 64. So let me just take a quick update on this stats. Oops, sorry, guys. Yeah, here we are. Akron has 190 total offense. Rutgers alone in passing is 198. But Akron 46 yards rushing, passing 144 for that 190. Rutgers 432 total yards in offense, 234 rushing, 198 in passing. Finley in passing has 13 of 29, 139 yards, 1 touchdown. Bullock is 1 for 5 yards. Callie Mannix for Rutgers is 12 of 21, 198 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Rushing, Finley has 4 carries for 29 yards. Simmons, 5 carries for 21 yards. Killerman, 3 carries for 9 yards. Bullock, 1 carry minus 11 yards. For Rutgers, Monungai, 27 carries, 208 yards. Raymond, and 3 touchdowns with a long of 62. Raymond, 7 carries, 26 yards with a long of 12. And in terms of the passing, Norton has 3 receptions, 55 yards, and 1 touchdown. Kellerman, 2 receptions, 28 yards. Granger, 3 receptions, 20 yards. Golden, 1 reception, 17. Newell, 3 for 15. And did I miss? Finley, 1 for 5. Pollock, 1 for 4. That's it. And for Rutgers, Long, 4 receptions, 87 yards, 1 touchdown. Miller, 4 receptions, 77 yards. Strong, 1 reception, 16 yards. Black, 1 reception, 9 yards. Duff, 1 reception, 6 yards, 1 touchdown. Monungai, 1 reception, 3 yards. So that is the breakdown of the stats of the game so far. So thank you to CBS Sports for that breakdown. I really appreciate it. So I'm definitely looking forward to Rutgers to just continue to run the game, man. Just run. Don't get too complicated. Don't do anything too foolish. So let's just keep it going. So all right, Rutgers, when we come back, is lined up 2nd and 10 at the Akron 44-yard line, 2-by-2, wing to the right, running back to the left. Akron is showing that it looks like they're blitzing. And Callie Manis stands in there. Good pass to KJ Duff. Looks like that's a pass down to about the 21-yard line. So if that's the case, that's going to be about a good 22 yards, 23 yards. And that'll be a Rutgers first down. All right, so we have another Akron player down on the sidelines. There's Golden Nelson for Akron. Yeah, Duff just rolled over the top of him. His head banged off the floor a little bit, so they're running tests for him right now to make sure everything is all right. And it looks like we're going to commercial break, so just going to wait and see what happens. But again, if you have everyone, make sure you hit the like button on True Sports Network and also on the Hardcore Sports Network. Make sure you also, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification button so you know when new content posts. And everyone also share on all social media platforms. That will help the networks grow and help each channel grow. So thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys taking the time to do that. And look forward to creating more great content for you guys. So and still in a commercial break. Rutgers is up 35-10. And here we go. Still in commercial break. Excuse me. Yeah, I would say yes. They have control. They're dominating the line of scrimmage for the most part. You know, when you have a Russian attack that's getting you over 200 yards, what are they at? 234 yards. Yeah, they're controlling everything. So, you know, and that's what they need to continue to do. Just run the clock, eat up the clock. Don't go too crazy. So, but when we come back to action, it'll be Raymond in at running back right now. Still the same starting offensive line. Your starting quarterback is there, but I wonder if you've just taken out Munungai and just given him a lot more of a rest now because of you have control. So he has a ways to go to catch Ray Rice as the single game rushing leaders. All right, so we're lined back up 2x2, wing to the right. Raymond with the handoff, good cut, and good down to about the 8-yard line, 8-yard line. That's a pickup of about 12 yards, and that'll be a Rutgers first down. Set the player up, was going on the outside zone. The player was shooting to the outside, and he just cut right off of the inside of him. So good pickup and good run. Rutgers is lining up. They're at the 9-yard line, first and goal, double wings and squeezed in tight, running back to the right. So you have everything congested. And there's the pass and pass to Kenny Fletcher. Kylie McManus did the play fake away, rolled to the right. Fletcher was doing split zone, came across, got a quick dump off, and I thought he hit the pylon, so that's a touchdown, but they're saying he's out. Yeah, that's a touchdown. He never stepped out of bounds, unless they're. I don't know. I got to double check the rule. Unless they're saying that the ball has to cross the pylon, you can't just touch it because his leg touched the pylon. The ball did not cross the pylon. So, what's up, Mosley? Thanks for tapping in. Yeah, go argue. Good luck to you today, man. If you and the Vikings are playing today, good luck against whoever you're playing. So this is another player who plays in the League of Lions who you guys have been hearing me rep today. So Yeah, he's inbound. That should be a touchdown. That should be a touchdown. Fourth quarter, Texas is up 31-6 over Michigan. 14:25 left in the game. So right here, looks like we have about 13. Yeah, his left foot did not step out of bounds. His leg kicked the pylon. That's a touchdown. I'm just waiting for them to bring it back. I'm waiting for them to announce it. So he's giving the announcement. It is a touchdown. There we go. So Rutgers now scored another touchdown. That's Kenny Fletcher's second touchdown. He had one last week, and now he has one today. So just waiting on Jai Patel's extra point kick. Right now it's 41-10. So can Rutgers get to the 42? So we'll see what happens on the kick. So band is playing. I know the Rutgers theme. So Patel is lined up, and here's the snap, here's the kick, and it is good, and it is now 42-10 Rutgers. 13:25 left in the fourth quarter, so we still have plenty of the fourth quarter to go. I would Callie Gladney would be out. You're going to keep out. Okay, you're going to keep out Kyle Monungai. It's probably some of your starting receivers, or rotate them in. They haven't had much action, so and some of your offensive linemen, your starting offensive linemen, you're going to start rotating them out. So, and I'm looking at the Michigan. Michigan is at their own 23, 2nd and 9. Quarterback is running and picks up about 8 yards, so it's going to be a 3rd and 1. So again, Rutgers is up 42-10, lining up to get the kickoff going. So this is going to end up being a better win for Rutgers now. After the start, it was sluggish to start, very sloppy, playing down to their competition in a sense. Rutgers should definitely be up more, but it is what it is. The kick is up. It's away. It's a fair catch, and the ball is caught at around the 23-yard line. So I think Akron should have the ball right about there. So all right, there's a flag on the play, or that's what the TV says. There's a flag on the play, so I don't know. So we'll see what happens. Okay, the referee, the game officials are talking. I don't know what this flag is, though. Yeah, Gregor, it's getting to be a better game. It's not a great game. It's a better game. Offsides on the kicking team. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness against Akron. Ooh. So I guess the personal foul will kill out the what you call it. So let's see where they're going to line up the ball, because I think they caught it around the 23. So it's probably going to be half the distance. So probably take off 7. Yeah, they're close to the goal line. They're around the 15-yard line. So there's the pass. And, ooh, what a tackle. Tackle for loss, 1 yard. Tackle for a 1 yard loss. So good job by Igmanosin. So Desmond Igmanosin on the play for a 1 yard loss on the pass. So it is now 2nd and 11. Okay, Akron is 2-by-2, wing to the right, running back to the right. And there's the pass. And it's intercepted. And that's Shaquan Lane with the interception. And brought down to, looks like around the 3-yard line. And there's a flag on the play. Okay, let's see what the flag is. All right, that's what the defense needed to do. They needed to step up. They needed to create a turnover. They did right there. All right, so great excitement on the sideline, but let's see what the flag is. And the pass was overshot by the quarterback, by Finley, which allowed him to be in position to make an interception. It looks like it's a return of roughly about 20 yards. Okay, no flag on the play. Okay, so Rutgers will be at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, double wings again. And there's the handoff. That's to Raymond. And we've made a change. It looks like there's more and more changes, trying to see who all's been changed. Johnny Shepard is in at quarterback. Higgins is in at tight end. Okay, so like I said, Callie Manish is done for the night. Rutgers is lined up. 2 tight ends to the right. And is there interference? Yeah, there's interference in the end zone. There has to be. Thank you. Here's the flag. He was throwing the pass to Black, and the DB just was wrapped all over him right in the end zone. Put the ball at the 2-yard line, 1st and goal. Very simple pass. Yeah, that's interference. That's the classic point of what interference is. He was all over and grabbed him. So at the 2-yard line, tight left with the wing left, hand off to Raymond. Raymond with the run, pickup of about 1 yard. And that's fine. Just run the clock. That's all you're really doing. Just run the clock. They're not doing anything too fancy. They're just running straight up the middle. That's all they're doing. They're lining up and just running it up the middle. So, and good job by Rutgers. Okay, there's a, why are they stopping? Illegal substitution against Akron. That'll be half the distance to the goal and 1st down. Wow, Akron, you're really killing yourselves. So that should put the ball at about the 1-yard line. All right. Left. Inside handoff to Raymond, and gets pushed right into the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown, Rutgers, another one on the board. So right now, Rutgers is going to be up 48-10. That's because of the defense giving them a short field, and we're waiting for the extra point. So shout out to Shaquan Loyal for the interception. Good job by the offensive line for pushing, fighting, and it's all reserves in there on the offensive line now. So that's it. And you're going to get literally a full quarter, of the reserves. So Probably going to get the same thing on defense. Just hopefully, you don't give up any points. The kick is up, and it is good. And now Rutgers is up 14-9-10. Originally the spread was, I believe, 30. No, was 23. So they definitely did cover. So again, that time, great job for the defense and the offense doing exactly what they needed to do. So Rutgers has scored in every quarter. Right now, passing, Akron has 143 yards, passing yards, 46 rushing yards for a total of 189 of offensive yards. Rutgers, 239 yards passing, 247 yards rushing for a total of 477 yards. Finley for Akron, a 14 of 31 for 138 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Bullock, 1 for 1 for 5 yards. Kalik Manis. Is that a fumble? Okay, sorry. I was looking at the Michigan game. Sorry. Kalik Manis, 14 to 23, 230 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. 2 games, he has 6 touchdowns because he has 3 in each. In terms of rushing yards, Finley has 29 rushing yards, Simmons 21, Kellerman 9, Bullock minus 11. Munungai, 208 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. Raymond, 39 rushing yards, 1 touchdown. Passing yards are pretty much the same for Rutgers. And Norton has 55 receiving yards, 1 touchdown. Kellerman, 28 receiving yards. Granger, 20. Golden, 17 receiving yards. Newell, 15 receiving yards. Finley, 5 receiving yards. Pollock, 3 receiving yards. So that's your total statistical information in reference to this game. Rutgers is Akron 14-9-10. So with this late game, this late action for Rutgers, if they had played better, it would have been this game would be even bigger. This would be an even bigger blowout. So, but hey, you take this. They're being physical up front. They're totally controlling the line of scrimmage. So this is the type of game Coach Edd more than likely wanted. And defense playing well, and your offense is getting better. It's not perfect. Ball flew off the tee. So we're going to get the tee back, the football back on the tee. It keeps falling off for him. So let's see. Does it fall off again? Here we go. Here we go. Are we going to fall off the tee? Everything's lined up. Here he comes. There's the kick. Ball down to about the 4-yard line and brought down at around the 21-yard line by a slew of Rutgers Scarlet Knights. So good job, good in coverage. All right, so yeah, you have a whole bunch of a lot of guys on defense. So showing the defense today. Showing their key contributions, different aspects. All right, 3-by-1, pass to the flat to the tight end, and good tackle by the defense. So it looks like Robinson there. It's going to be a 2nd and 7. 11 minutes left in the game for Rutgers. Now we can just continue to do what we need to do and not Well, can't get any critical injury. So, ball snapped, and that went to Taj Bullock, and looks like he picked up about 4 yards, 3 yards. All right, so 2-by-2, wing to the right. Oh, goodness. And there's the running back, and he's going to break it for a long touchdown run. You had guys who were running who didn't know what they were doing out there. Good run by Jordan Simmons. That's a big explosive play. That looks like it's, let's see. Looks like it's about a 75-yard run. That hurt, man. That really hurt right there. You even had a DB who was running with the receiver and didn't know what was going on. So, big run. So it's 49-16. Oops, excuse me. Extra point is good. 49-17. Yeah, coach is heated. Coach Shiano is heated, and I can't blame him, man. That was a big run right there. So, but hey, congratulations to Akron. They're not giving up. They're still fighting. And you know what? That's what you need to do. That's a product of good coaching. So it's now 49-17. And let's see what happens on the offensive side of the ball for Rutgers. So now the game is 49-17. Rutgers is up by, 32. So right now, I can't worry about that. What you need to do offensively for Rutgers is just go ahead and continue what you've been doing. Develop your young guys right now, coach. Let them go in there, let them work, let them fight, because you're going to need them later in the season, especially when you get into Big Ten play. So let this be their opportunity to start learning, how to compete, what they're supposed to do on their assignments. Defensively, we saw what happened there. That was a big play. That was a big play, 73-yard touchdown run, like I said. So right now, I would prep for an onside kick. That I would do. I would say, you know what, guys, let's be ready for an onside kick. Texas is still up 31-6 on Michigan. 5:25 left in the game in the fourth quarter. So I don't know how they bypassed this game. But I haven't been watching that game to really know. So let me see something. You got Baylor and Utah after this. And you got Notre Dame. Ooh. Put the red one on the bed. Put the red blanket on the bed. The red one. Yes. Sorry about that, talking to my aide, ladies and gentlemen. So, but right now, if I'm coming back, I'm expecting an onside kicks. It's 10-11 left in the fourth quarter for Rutgers. So, but fans who are left in the stadium are singing along, dancing to the music that's being played there. So, Rutgers though has control of this game. So you can just leave it. That's fine. Go ahead. I know you got to get back. So they're lining up for the kick. Here it comes. And it's away. So, okay, there you go. Ball down to around the goal line. and brought out to around the 20-yard line. So good coverage for Akron. Rutgers will be starting at the 20-yard line. So no, you're welcome, man, for the baby. I mean, I love college football. Last weekend, most of you didn't know, but I covered from Thursday through Monday. I covered it pretty much quite a few games. So did all those big games. But right now, 10:06, Rutgers is lined up, 1-3 with a wing to the right. Back. Here's the snap. Ball given to Raymond. Raymond's just pounding away. That looks like a pickup of about 15 yards on the play. So that'll be a Rutgers first down right there. And that's all they need to do. Just come back, just run the clock. Last time Rutgers had a 200 rusher and a passer in the International Bowl 2008 with Mike Teal with 303 yards and Ray Rice for 280. So lining back up right now. 2-2, wing to the left, running back to the left, and Shepard's just looking for the sideline for any signals, any adjustments. 7 seconds on the play clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's the handoff. Raymond right up the middle. It looks like it's a pickup of 3. Akron is now starting to blitz, and they're blitzing the corners right off of the edge again. So pay attention to that. If I'm Rutgers, I'm paying attention to that. Even if I got to do a little quick RPO action off of that, they're bringing those quarters right off of that. Give me a slant right behind it. Just give me a slant right behind it. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, didn't have this locked. All right, so 1-3, wing to the right, running back to the right. Give it to Raymond inside, off tackle. Pickup of about, looks like it's pickup of about 5 yards, so it should be 3rd and 1, or 6 yards. Should be 3rd and 1. So Cali Manis, they're talking. I don't know what happened. That's what I'm saying. All game they've been focused on the sideline, and I just missed the action on the play. Just looks like we just picked up a first down. So. Come on. Give me back this field action, man. Just give me the field action. Stop with the sideline action. This coverage has been atrocious in my opinion. So from the start. So we got 2-2, wing to the left, running back to the right. 7 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3. Ball is snapped. There goes Raymond off tackle. And he's grinding. And looks like he picked up about about 7 yards on that play. Good run. This offensive line is just starting to wear down Akron. They're just, physically imposing their will. So good block by Taj White there on that left. Good job there. So definitely looking forward to continue what they're doing. 7:05 left in the game. Rutgers same formation. Akron just bringing in someone late. And there's a run by Raymond. And looks like he picked up 2 yards on the play. Should it be 3rd and 1? No, he picked up 1 yard, so it's 3rd and 2. 6:30 left in the game. Why do you keep going to Cali Manis? Please stay on the field. 2-2, wing left, tight end to the right. Here's the snap. And Raymond slipped and fell right at the 40-yard line, so he lost the yards. So are they going to punt? It'll be a 4th and 4. He lost 2 yards on that. So are they going to punt? Shiano hasn't decided what they're going to do. Maybe he's going to take a timeout, 10 seconds on the play clock. And what do we have here? Oh, we're going to have a delay of game. He took the penalty. This coverage today, I'm going to be brutally honest. I get more face coverage than anything else. So, let me take that off. I can't have that on. Penalty, 4th and 9. They're in position to punt. All right, so Jacob Anderson set the punt. Rutgers gets set up. There's the snap. And he delayed it, and there's the punt. And it's down around the 6-yard line. Now, he did the right thing. You don't let it bounce because it could bounce any way and get away from you. Just down it right where you have it. So, Khalid Manis on the day. They're highlighting Khalid Manis right now with his passing. 3 touchdowns, and one of them a deep. So Akron is 1 by 3, wing to the right, running back to the right. Taj Bullock at quarterback. Inside handoff to the running back, pickup of about 3 yards. All right, so Khalid Manis, 14 of 23, 230 yards, 3 touchdowns, also 1 interception. So that gives him 6 touchdowns on the day, on the season, with 1 interception. Texas is still up 31 to Taj Bullock with the fake, like he's going to pass, and he's tackled for about a 3-yard gain, so it should make it about a 3rd and 4. Right now, plays are being signaled in. It's a 3rd and 3. 3:55 in the game. 1 by 3 with the wing to the right, running back to the left of the quarterback. Ball is snapped. And there's a first down, the pickup of about 4 yards. Clock is still running. Let's keep it going, guys. Don't want to get anybody hurt. Just want this to be the final score. 1st and 10. 3:10 in the game. 1 by 3. Tight end to the left, running back to the right. And running back give up the middle and stopped at the line of scrimmage. Stopped by Keyshawn Griffin. Rutgers has 515 of total yards of offense. Akron is 279. It'll be 2nd and 10. .230 on the clock, 2 by 2, running back to the right in the middle of the field. There's the handoff to the running back. And pickup of about 5 yards. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati in the 4th quarter. Cincinnati is leading now 27-25. Penn State beat Bowling Green 34-27. Syracuse is leading Georgia Tech 31-28. And you're at the 2-minute timeout, 3rd and 5 in the fourth quarter. Arkansas is tied Oklahoma State now at 28 apiece. Kansas State is leading Tulsa now 34-27. UConn is up on Merrimack 63-14. Minnesota won 48-10. And Lafayette beat Monmouth 40-35. So that's the scores. And let me just see, when is that ND game coming on? It'll be on in another 12 minutes. So I appreciate everyone for being here. I know it started out rough for me, trying to get the coverage that I needed. Glad I still have my phone, so I'm able to pick up on it. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, on Coach Edd Gladney's Amazing World of Sports. When it's up on the Hardcore Sports Network, please hit the like button there. Subscribe to all the networks, as well as hit the notifications, so this way you know when we do post new coverage. And also share on all your social media platforms. I mean, we appreciate it. All this is free. It doesn't cost you anything. This way you'll know when we post new content. And if you like what you see and listen to, you'll be back. There's a whole lot of other coverage that we bring. It's not just college football, NFL, UFC, WNBA, baseball, hockey. Between the multiple networks, yes, we cover everything. So in the sports world, so make sure you tap in, let your friends know so they can also subscribe and help us all grow, because it gets us in the algorithm, and we'll be able to, once our channels continue to grow. So thank you for everyone for being here. Thank you for the League of Our League Alliance, the local minor league semi-pro football league that helped sponsor my channel. Today's episode, I really appreciate you. So now we're back to action. Akron is going to be in a 1-by-3 alignment. The 3 is flexed off of the end of the line. Running back is to the left of the quarterback. Excuse me. And the ball is snapped. Ball went to Taj Bullock, and he's short. He should be short. He tried to option pitch it, kept it, and they're giving him the first down. He was short. Wow. Okay. All right, so it's the 1st and 10. I thought he was short myself. So 1-by-3, tight end to the left, running back to the right. Handoff inside to the running back, pickup of about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. Rushing yards, Rutgers 285, Akron 141. All right, they're 1-by-3, wing to the right, running back to the left of Bullock at quarterback. And ball fake the handoff and split zone pass to the tight end. It looks like a pickup of about 5 yards. So Rutgers is on a break. They have Virginia Tech the following week, then Washington on a Friday night, Nebraska, UConn, Wisconsin, UCLA, USC, then another break, Minnesota, Maryland, Illinois, and there's a handoff to the running back, and looks like he got the first down. All right, so 43 seconds left in the game. So here we go. This is 1st and 10. This should be the last play of the game. 1-by-3. Inside handoff to the running back. and pickup of about 6 yards on the play, 6 to 7 yards. And that should be the last play. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6. And that is going to be it. So that will be the final. Rutgers defeats Akron 49-17. Good job by Akron to not give up, to continue to fight, to do a good job of attacking Rutgers' weak spots. And good job of Rutgers to always persevere. So, again, here's the final total. Akron has 100 and they didn't update this yet. Still says 112 left in the quarter. Well, I'm going to give you an update. Cincinnati get pitted 25-27. Cincinnati's winning. Penn State won. I already gave you that. Syracuse won 31-28. Oklahoma State and Arkansas are tied at 28. Kansas State is winning 34-27. UConn is winning 63-14. Let me see. Let me close this out. Minnesota won 48-0. I told you about Lafayette. And Texas A&M is over McNeese State 52-7. So, that's pretty much it. And the quick stat line real quick. Akron finished with 307 yards of total offense, 151 passing, 156 rushing. Rutgers 230 yards of passing offense, 285 of rushing offense for 515. Finley finished with 14-31, 138 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Taj Bullock 3 for 3 for 13 yards. Kalik Manis 14-23, 230 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Simmons 9 carries, 109 yards, 1 touchdown, long of 73. Finley 4 carries, 29 yards. Kellerman 7 carries, 20 yards. I'm sorry, Finley was 4 for 29, and Kellerman is 7 of 20. Bullock is 4 for no yards. Kyle Monangai, 27 carries, 208 yards, and Raymond, 17 carries for 77 yards. Receiving, Norton, 3 receptions, 55 yards. Kellerman, 2 receptions, 28 yards. Granger, 3 receptions, 20 yards. Newell, 4 receptions, 18 yards. Back 5, Pollock 2 for 3. For Rutgers, you had Long 4 receptions, 87 yards. Miller 4 receptions, 77 yards. Duff 2 receptions, 29 yards. I'm sorry, Long had 1 touchdown. Duff had 1 touchdown. Strong 1 reception, 16 yards. Fletcher 1 reception, 9 yards, 1 touchdown. Black 1 reception, 9 yards. Monangai 1 reception, 3 yards. So that's going to be it in terms of the final offensive stats for the day. So let me close that out. Rutgers, again, they won this game today against Akron 49-17. This is a good win for Rutgers. Not a great win. It's a good win. They persevered, started out sluggishly, playing poorly, but gained control and did exactly what they needed to do. This is going to position them well. They're 2-0 right now. Next week, they're on a bye. So they prepare through that bye, get guys well, who are injured up, who have been out, get them back as we get ready to go on the road down to Blacksburg to take on Virginia Tech. And that's going to be a big game. That's going to be a very big game for Rutgers. So they need to make sure everything is right on the up and up, get bodies well, take care of themselves, get in the film room, study the film, and practice well. Have a good 2 weeks of practice, man. And that's it. So I want to thank Mad for the Baby, Gregor John, Mosley, Big Pig, reporting on the Fighting Irish, Unpopular Opinion Sports, my brother NYG22, that's who he is, Mad for the Baby, Big Pat, and Wells to New Jersey. Thanks to you guys for tapping in. All of you guys here that are watching now and have been throughout the day, thank you. Just an update, Texas is up 31-12 on Michigan. 50 seconds left in the game, though, so Texas is going to get that win. But thank you all for being here. Thank you to the League of League Alliance for sponsoring and supporting me. I really appreciate them for always being there for me, no matter what. So let me close this out right here. And you're welcome, Mad for the Baby. Look for me again next week. I'll be covering other games, and then down the road I'll be covering more Rutgers game, because I like doing it for the R. Check my show Wednesday. It's called Doing It for the R, Wednesday at 7. I come out and I cover all Rutgers athletics. So if you love Rutgers like I do, tune in. Let's help that help that show grow. So with that being said, I'm going to get ready. Thank you all for tuning in, tapping in, and you all have a great day and be safe. And let's continue to do it for the R. And as I always say in sports, make sure you turn it on and turn it up. Y'all be safe. Peace.
Yo, I'm reppin' Rutgers, yeah, we do it for the R. Scarlet Knights flexing hard, yeah, we gonna raise the bar. All the pride in New Jersey, man, we stand tall and proud. From the Brunswick to the show, we gon' turn it up real loud. Athletics in our veins, we hustle, we grind. The streets to East Coast, so it's on our mind. Red and black, we attack, yeah, we never fall back. In the heart of the game, Rutgers putting up the stats.
Jersey strong, yeah, we doing it right. For the R, put a thumb and we gon' fight all night. East Coast energy, hit 'em with the hype. Rutgers on the project, taking that flight.
From the glassroom to the field, we excel, we win. Got the spirit of the all, let the games begin. We represent the Garden State. Hustle grit, no debate, determination in our eyes. Nah, we don't hesitate. We got strength, we got heart, every play, every ball. Loyalty in our soul from the end to the start. It's a Rutgers way, never sway. Steady on our grind with the pride of New Jersey success we gon' find.
Jersey strong, yeah, we doing it right. For the R, for the club, and we gon' fight all night. East Coast energy, hit 'em with that hype. Rutgers on the project, taking that flight.
Yo, and this the end still a raw. Scarlet Knights, here a sword. Champion the spirit, break it down every door. Red wave rising, see the power in our stride. With the hearts of a night, we got that Jersey pride. When the lights is bright on that Saturday night, Rutgers spirit burning, shining in the fight. In every passing tackle, we blaze with desire. In the halls of the Ivy, setting the field of fire. From the alumni to the youth, we carry the flame. United by the banner, in every single game.